Welcome back, everybody, to the Minnesota Twins franchise, episode 106 here on MLB The Show 18. We have just a few weeks to go until the playoffs begin. If the season ended now, we'd be division champs. We still have some work to do, however, with a slim lead over Cleveland and Chicago. And today we're going to see us take on the Kansas City Royals. We begin by simming the first two games of the series and see that AA Chattanooga has been knocked out of the Southern League Championship Series. Our minor league teams are now done, and we split the first two games against the Royals on the road. This time 3-0, no extra base hits for Minnesota, a really lackluster day on offense as Danny Duffy shut us down. But we come back the next day and score a 4-3 victory, nearly surrendering a 3-run lead in the 9th inning. That was Aroldis Vizcaino giving up the 2 runs. Aaron Loup came in for the final out of the day. And that'll take us to the final game here before a long homestand, our last of the regular season. And today we're going to talk a lot about rookie pitcher Gary Tadano, the 21-year-old whose numbers look better when you get to the more advanced metrics. His ERA and win-loss record is not going to stand out, but he has a 3.4 WAR. He has a very high FIP, or a very good FIP, I should say. I like Gary Tadano a lot. I'm shocked that his other numbers aren't better. But Tadano throws a mean cutter. He has a great slider as well. And he's second place right now behind Michael Hermosillo. And we did see him play last episode. Remember this, the faceplant in center field. But still, Hermosillo leads the American League Rookie of the Year race. He's put together a respectable season, and if you care about the WAR metric, his is good. 3.6, it is higher than Tadano's, just barely. But I hope that Tadano can finish strong and take home Rookie of the Year for the Twins. Now we wrap up our season series against the Kansas City Royals, who are 18 games behind us in the standings. There's been a lot of rebuilding here in the American League Central throughout the series. Here's Dante Hodge, 5-2 record, 4.6 ERA. I'm surprised he doesn't have more losses. He must have got some good run support in the games he did start. And he opens against our leadoff batter, Charlie Blackmon, who stays patient and draws a leadoff walk to start the day. Paul Goldschmidt next. He is 5th in the American League in home runs with 31. I'm a bit surprised his RBIs are as low as they are, and he liked this first pitch, grounds it up the middle, and gets doubled up. 6-4-3, 2 away for Kansas City. And here's Miguel Sano, who last episode topped the 40 home run mark, now 2 behind Mike Trout. And maybe you can cut that to just 1! Deep center field, goodbye! Solo home run for Sono, 441 this time. He's just been smashing the ball to center field lately. Everything is targeting the batter's eye in whatever stadium we are playing in. Sano gets 44 and gives a slim lead to Gary Tadano. Still cannot believe that win-loss record, but I'm not worried by it. Here's a grounder over to Sano. Good backhand stop and the strong throw to Goldschmidt. Sano's become more complete of a player than I could have ever imagined. Eric Hosmer is still in Kansas City. I wonder if they gave him a mega deal. He's not performing like a player who should have gotten a mega deal. Here's the first pitch on the inside corner. The fastball from Tadano. Then he drops a curveball on the outside. Looks for the punch out, but Hosmer connects. Deep to right center, it's down and splits the outfielders as Eric Hosmer is in with the stand-up double. Raise your hand if you remember Chris Davis becoming a Royal in this series. I forgot about that. 0-2 count. And there's the curveball. Davis looks at strike 3, inning over for Tadano. Nick Gordon bats a little bit earlier in the lineup today, facing the righty pitching, and he's done very well since taking over for Josh Harrison. Can't get that one fair. 3-2. He's a little ahead of the splitter. And that's going to take us to Byron Buxton, hitting .258 this season. I feel better every episode about refusing to trade him. Here's Buxton with a clean swing. It's a line drive, past short, and down for a base hit. He reaches again. How about Yasiel Puig batting 8th in this game? It has not been the season I expected from him, and he grounds into the force at second base to end the inning. Tadano facing the powerful Jorge Soler. 2-2, and he gets him to chase that cutter on the inside. That's his best pitch. Then it's Salvador Perez with a drive out to center, and Buxton casually glides underneath it for another out. Let's go back to the offense now. It's Charlie Blackmon. Line drive up the middle, a beautiful swing. Been really looking to get my swing down again since the struggles in that stream I did a week or so ago. Now we have Goldschmidt. 2-2 count and a close one, but it's ball 3. With these full counts, I oftentimes like to send the runner, and that's a base hit. Blackmon rounds second. It's first and third Minnesota with just one down. And now they've got to face Miguel Sano. First pitch, out to left field. That ball is gone. 3-run shot, another multi-home run day for Sono, and he's tied Mike Trout with 45 home runs on the season to lead the major leagues. I didn't think he could close the gap, but he's been hitting home runs at an incredible pace over the last month of the season. So there's some more run support for you, Gary Tadano. Let's work on getting another win. Here he's facing 9-hitter Corey Toops, who has no hits on his rookie season. He won't get his first right there. Alcides Escobar up next. Oh, the slider grazes the inside corner, and then it's a grounder up the middle. Polanco to his left with a nice throw on the move, right on target for Paul Goldschmidt. So the home run is back for our offense. A nice lead here in the early goings. Now it's Buxton trying to clobber that changeup. And I've been doing a better job lately of being able to pull the ball a bit more, but just could not get this one perfect enough. And then Buxton ultimately grounds to short, and he is retired. We'll go bottom 4 now. This is Eric Hosmer, who had the first hit of the day for Kansas City, and he'll also have their second, a double and now a single. Here's Chris Davis batting only 200 coming into the game. Part of why I didn't pursue him as heavily was because of the low average he had with the A's. We get unlucky here on a few calls, and Davis just watches another one go low and walks on to first base. First time the Royals had 2 aboard, and Soler line to right, it is down. Here is Puig, a standing throw to home plate. He's not in time, and the Royals get their first run across and still have 2 aboard. Now perhaps we're in some trouble. Salvador Perez, curveball, Garver couldn't block it, it gets away, and the throw pulls Tadano away from the plate. Another run scores, 4-2. Here's Mike Moustakas with 2 down a little bit later, and he'll ground it to Goldschmidt, and Tadano ends the inning, but the Royals cut our lead in half. Trying to build it back up again. Top 5, Mitch Garver, line drive, right center field. There we go. He's been hitting a little bit better lately. I like seeing that. Stand-up double here to start the inning, and that would be it for Dante Hodge. He lasts only 4 innings, allows 2 home runs to Miguel Sano, and his day is done. Here is Sean Reed Foley, 5-10 on the season, not having a great year out of the pen. Breaking ball up high, somehow hit on the ground by Blackmon, at least advances Garver to third base. And then Goldschmidt just missed the slider. That could have been a home run ball. And 1-2, a little bit ahead perhaps here of the fastball, 2 away. But look who's up again. Miguel Sano, 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. I thought with 2 down they'd walk him, but no. Instead, Reed Foley gives up another one. 3 pitches to Sano, 3 home runs, 6 runs batted in. And there is your new home run king in the major leagues. 46 long balls. The road to 50 is realistic. All 3 of these home runs were on the first pitch. I was shocked when they didn't walk him. I thought with 2 home runs already and 2 outs, they'd rather face Michael Conforto. But no. What a game for Sano. What a stretch of games, actually. As Tadano gets his lead back to 4 runs, gets another strikeout. Then it's Escobar with the fastball missing inside. Full count. Tadano misses low with his cutter and walks another batter. If there's anything Tadano needs to improve going forward, it is cutting down the number of walks. With an 0-2 count, line drive down the first baseline, just foul. Still 0-2. Cutter fouled off again. Good battle. And ultimately a grounder to short will end the inning. 5 solid frames for Gary Tadano, allowing 2, and we'll go back to Byron Buxton. Runner aboard, 0-1 count, and the breaking ball over to third base hit sharply, and they're going to turn 2. It's a rare double play of Byron Buxton. Never feels good to do that. We'll go bottom 6, and Hosmer's going to chase it. Oh my, ended up in St. Louis on that swing. Chris Davis, he'll strike out as well. Strong performance for Tadano, trying to end the inning here against Soler. 3-2, and another one gets away from him. That's his 3rd walk of the ball game. I wanted to see him finish this frame. Here's Salvador Perez, into right center, it is down. 2 aboard for Kansas City. Now we gotta have a mound visit, and we had guys warming up at this point, but I thought Tadano could get this last out. But a 2-0 count to Moustakas wasn't promising, and then he falls behind 3-0. Moustakas gets the green light and flies out routinely to Byron Buxton to end the inning. Tadano out of trouble. He makes it through 6. We'll go top 7. Yasiel Puig. This ball is going to get through. I'm just shocked, though, that I get so many good games with other batters and get a lot of home runs, but almost none with Puig. I know stealing on Perez is not a good idea, but that was just a ridiculous throw to get Puig out. 2 down, 2 outs, 2 strikes, and Charlie Blackmon, he will end the inning for Minnesota. Still a 4-run game as the Twins turn to their bullpen. A quality start for Gary Tadano, and Kevin Quackenbush, our most reliable reliever this season, enters. David Peralta, the batter, flying to center, and Buxton, over a handful of steps, waits for a while, and makes the catch. With 2 away, Escobar back up again, popped up behind third base, and here's a casual jog from Sono, getting underneath it, and the inning is ended. Sono was saving his energy for his 4th plate appearance. He's seen 3 pitches. He's hit 3 home runs. They're actually going to pitch to him again. First pitch. Nope, don't like that one. Slider away is a good first pitch. 0-1, he missed the sinker and falls behind and strikes out. But it's okay. 3 home runs in 4 trips. We'll take that 7 days a week. We'll go bottom 8. Quackenbush back out there after a 7-pitch 7th inning. And there's a sharp grounder. Good play, Gordon, and the athletic throw to first base. Our middle infielders are so much fun. Next up, it's Hosmer getting a piece of this fastball. But after this pitch, Kevin Quackenbush hurt his elbow. And this led me to believe this could be a serious injury. It was possible. We'll check on it after this game. But Hosmer has to face Aaron Loop, and he'll ground routinely over to Miguel Sano and get us a little bit closer to a win. Still got to get these last 4 outs, though. Here's Davis striking out on the changeup. Good job by Loop coming in to finish the 8th. Jake Reed gets the 9th. His numbers have gotten a lot better. And at this point, I was trying to think about, okay, what do we do if Quackenbush is seriously hurt? Perhaps Jake Reed is back to his rookie form, and the Twins can rely on him to be the main guy when they're in a jam. Reed gets the first out thanks to Byron Buxton's blazing speed. And with 2 down, 2 strikes, Mike Moustakas chases the circle change, and that game is over. Twins win 6-2. Thank you, Kansas City, for a great year of baseball. All 6 of our runs were driven in off of Miguel Sano home runs. It just seems that every time we play, home runs are the main way we're scoring runs. Miguel Sano, what a stat line. I love it. It's like Randy Moss's rookie season with the Vikings. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. We'll sim one more game today, the first here in this homestand against Cleveland, and we score another 6-2 win. This time we get the long ball from Paul Goldschmidt and score a pretty nice victory. We scored all our runs in the 5th inning or later this time. The victory went to Dallas Keuchel. I think he might have just enough starts left to get the 20. We'll see. And here's the disabled list. It does not contain Kevin Quackenbush, which I did not think he would have no injury. It was just elbow soreness. We are so lucky he's alright. The Twins are now 3.5 games above Cleveland, 5 games above the White Sox. If the season ended today, the Sox would not be in the postseason, and that would be great news for us. Mike Trout still has the best batting average in the American League, but no longer is he the home run king. It's Miguel Sano until further notice, and hopefully we can now see him reach 50. Giancarlo Stanton sitting at 44, though, just behind Trout. So it's going to be a 3-man race, it looks like. Michael Hermosillo still leads the American League Rookie of the Year voting. I'm hoping that Tadano, maybe with 1 or 2 more starts, can finally take first place. Currently, we are tied for the 8th best scoring offense in baseball. We hit the 3rd most home runs, and we've become the 4th best team at allowing runs. We've come a long way this year. What a season it's been. We are just a few victories away from setting our series high of 88. Well, that was our high. We need 4 runs to exceed that. And next episode, I hope we get a step closer to a hopeful playoff berth. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please smash that like button. Baseball season's almost here. MLB 19 is almost here. I can't wait. Subscribe for much more Twins franchise to come your way in 2019. And I'll see you all later. Have a great day.